Niger's military government has suspended the BBC for 3 months, accusing it of spreading fake news that could destabilize social peace and demoralize troops fighting jihadists. Niger's Minister of Communication, Raliu Sadi Mohammed, announced that this decision would take effect immediately. BBC programs, including in Hausa, the mostly spoken language in Niger, and the French, are broadcast in the country through local radio partners, reaching 2.4 million people in the country this year, about 17% of the adult population. Although BBC radio programs have been suspended, the website is not blocked and the radio can still be accessed on shortwave. Niger's government did not cite a specific broadcast for the suspension, but it follows BBC reports about jihadist attacks on the Telebari region on Tuesday, which are said to have killed 91 soldiers, nearly 50 civilians. The junta called these reports baseless assertions and a campaign of intoxication orchestrated by adversaries of the Nigerian people, aimed at undermining the morale of our troops and sowing division. The attacks were reported by multiple sources, including security blogs, which said the government, believed to be allied to the Islamic State group, launched 2 simultaneously attacks in Chantamoni village. In one of the attacks, the attackers are reported to have disguised themselves as civilians and opened fire at soldiers on patrol in the weekly market. The soldiers could not return fire directly because of the risk of collateral damage. A BBC spokesperson said, "We stand by our journalism and we will continue to report on the region without fear or favor." French outlets France 24 and Radio France International have also been suspended in Niger since the military seized power in a coup in July 2023. The junta is under pressure for failing to curb Malaysian attacks, one of its jurisdictions, for deposing democratically elected President Mohamed Bazoum in July 2023. So this is not surprising. Yes, because France and their allies have kept Niger, or plunged Niger into abject poverty, made Niger the most poorest country in the world before the junta deposed their golden key, which is Mohamed Bazoum, to the signed deals and even the future deals that are yet to be signed. So you don't expect them to just pack their things and leave. So they will keep looking for a way to find a reason to come back to this country, because at this point in time, they need Niger more than ever. And don't forget, Niger's uranium has been servicing about 56 reactors in Europe and in France in particular. Don't forget that the last 20 years, the French uranium, whatever it's called, has not been functioning. So it means that it is Niger's uranium that has been producing light. They have been using to produce light for France. And some of their citizens don't even know how important Niger is to them until Mohamed Bazoum was deposed. So they will do whatever it takes at this point in time to find their feet back in Niger and take over Niger again and plunge that country again into poverty, abject poverty, destabilize that country's economy so that they will keep profiting out of Niger to the detriment of Niger and its citizens.